Hello, everyone. I'm just getting live now. The Texans game just ended. For those of you watching it or just finished watching it, it was not the best. Great during the first half and second half. They just fell absolutely apart. So that's fine. But we should be getting some people in here. A lot of people said that they were going to be joining today. So hopefully they end up joining. It will make it much better than what it has been. Just the more people that we have join, obviously, the better, because it makes it easier to talk to people when you're live versus when you're not live. Once again, this is a question and answer stream. I apologize. I'm just trying to get my tablet up. Um, so please, as you come in, make sure you say hello and ask any questions you may have. There we go. All right. So once again, thank you guys for being here, for stopping in. I'm going to I'm going to get a couple of questions posted in a second. I am also going to post within my stream, letting people know that I am live. That way we could start to get people in here. So that is what I'm doing right now. I apologize for if I'm not looking at the screen. If you do come in, please make sure that you say hello and that you ask any question you may have. Hello, thank you everyone for coming in. I'm starting to see some people join. And for those of you who have joined, I really appreciate it. Please ask any questions you may have. Like I said, I'm still getting a couple of things set up. As soon as I am fully set up, I will be able to answer whatever questions you have in there, as well as get a poll started. So I think I'm all set up here. I have the tablet going off to the side. That way I can respond back because it's easier than doing that on a laptop. I'm going to get my first poll going. Posted. Once again, thank you guys for coming in. I'm starting to see more and more people coming in. We're up to, on my end, it is showing 4 people watching. So thank you for coming in. Um, please make sure that you answer the poll that I posted and ask any questions you guys may have. For those of you who are new to the channel, I run many different things. One of the first things right now that I'm running This Day in History. That's going to run for the entire year. So every day I'm going to have a new short for This Day in History. At the end of each month, I'm going to put it into a long form content, and then it's going to end up being and it's going to end up being a stream that we look at together. So it's going to be one of those premiere streams that we could talk back and forth. I am also doing the Constitution right now, so I am up to the 11th Amendment. And same thing. I'm actually going to put the first 10 amendments together because I'm up to the 11th, put that into a long form, and probably sometime early next week, that will also be a premiere stream for the people who can never make it on the weekend. I want to be sure that they can make it another time. I'll probably make it Thursday because that was where a lot of people had voted for a live stream. So I'll probably make that one on Thursday as well. Thank you guys for joining. This is the most we've had. It looks like we have 5 right now watching. Please, what questions do you guys have, if any? What do you want, where do you want this to go right now? what direction are you looking forward for the channel? Do you want to, what content do you want to start seeing? Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Once again, for those of you who are just joining, I want this channel to be 100% what you guys want. So if you look for something in particular, please let me know. Whatever you guys are looking for or looking to do, that's my goal. My goal is to cater to you guys. So whatever you are looking for, please let me know. And once again, welcome in. I appreciate you guys for joining. Um, more in here, obviously, the better, just because it makes it much easier to talk with you guys. So please talk talk within the chat. Let me know exactly what you're looking for. I laid down a couple of things that I'm doing currently for the channel. One of the next things I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at treaties, I think. Uh, the reason why is I think treaties are very important. One of the next ones that I already started a video on, I'm going to be looking at the Treaty of Versailles, and how that ended up, for a lot of people's opinion, including mine, helped cause World War II. Um, so that could be another probably aspect of which the channel is going to run. But if you're looking for any, excuse me, any history in particular, um, as far as any historical events, please let me know. And I see someone just commented, just found your channel, great videos and info. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, like I said, thank you. I really appreciate it. What have you liked the most? What has been your go-to so far of what you have seen? And once again, I completely appreciate that. Looks like it's Tristan Lindia. So thank you for those kind words. I really appreciate that. And it looks like right now it's about 50-50 for long form and for shorts with only 2 votes. So some of you guys are my short people or my short form content, some are long form. A lot of my subscribers that I have been more of the short forms, but my long form people have been the ones coming back more and more. What I've been seeing from my analytics, the short form seems to just watch a couple and then it looks like not come back as much. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And for those of you who are just now tuning in, I'm going to be running a live stream every single week. It's going to be this exact dynamic. So the more people we get in, the better. That way we can answer whatever questions you guys may have. And as I stated, if you just got in here, I am making sure that this channel is about you guys. Whatever you guys want, that's what this channel is going to be about. Whatever part of history you're interested in, let me know. I'm more of a Native American historian. That's what my degree is in. That's what I'm getting my master's in. Um, so that's where my background is with history. But I love World War II. I love Civil War. Um, I'm not too big on ancient just because I don't know as much. I've taken a lot of ancient classes, especially ancient Greece, but that's not my background as much. But I research everything before I put it out. Every once in a while, I will make a mistake, just like everyone does, but I want to be sure that I put out the content that you guys are looking for. So once again, thank you guys for coming in. Looks like we lost a couple people. That's okay. I tend to keep my live streams about 30 to 45 minutes, especially on a Sunday. Sorry, on a Saturday with the playoffs going on. As you guys see, I am wearing Houston Texans. Unfortunately, we did just lose. So if I sound a little bit deflated more than usual, I do apologize. It was a tough loss, especially after being tied 10-10 coming out of halftime, and then they just didn't show up on the second half. So that was very disappointing. But you know what? I was happy to even be there because a lot of people counted us out. And the best thing is we're a complete young team. So that's always nice. Um, I did post letting people know that I am live I'm going to see if I'm gonna see if anything else is there. I also did forget to post to my I also did forget to post somewhere else, so I'm definitely going to post there. I'm going to post on X. I keep forgetting that it's called X. Just let them know, hey, I'm live, come join. Because once again, the more in here, the better it is for conversation. Once again, for those of you that are tuning in, I completely appreciate it. So looks like we just got another couple of people in. Once again, please let me know whatever questions you have. I do have a poll up. I'll be ending that shortly, putting another one up. But once again, thank you guys for coming in. Please, what are you guys looking for this channel? What direction do you guys want me to go? Do you want me to continue doing a certain aspect of history? Is there something within history that you don't see much of that you would like for me to post? One that I did post recently has done very well, and that was Sarah Emma Edmonds. That's actually going to be our next poll. So let me end this one. Looks like about 50-50. Our next poll. So this is the most we have had. We are up to seven according to my end. So I definitely appreciate you guys stopping in. Uh, so I just posted a new poll. Have you heard of Emma Edmonds? I did a long form content about her recently. A lot of people had never heard about her before, so I want to be sure that I got her story out there because especially on my short form content, which I ended up making a couple of shorts out of it, I have a lot of people who watch those, so I want to be sure that people know her story. For those of you who don't and you're watching live, essentially she was a woman who came from Canada during the Civil War or before the Civil War and ended up leaving because she had an arranged marriage set up, so she didn't want to do the arranged marriage, so she came to the United States. A few years after that, the Civil War broke out. She wanted to fight for her new country, but she was a woman, so she wasn't allowed to. So one of the things she ended up doing was dressing up like a man and fighting for her country as a man. And with doing that, she ended up becoming one of the few women who fought in the Civil War. But the craziest thing is, not only did she fight as a man with many other people not knowing, she actually got wounded as a man as well. She got shot and wounded. And because she didn't want people to find out that she was a woman, she deserted as this gentleman. She went under the name of Thompson. And after she deserted, she ended up going to a hospital as herself as a woman and got patched up. When she was all patched up, she tried coming back as him and saw all the wanted posters and realized, hey, that's probably not a good idea. So she went back as herself, Sarah Emma Emmons, and she ended up being a nurse. And then there are some wishy-washy facts in there about whether or not she was also a spy. I included that within the long form content because she wrote about it within her own autobiography. And then there are some things to back it up, but it's not as fluid as the other two. The other two are completely proven. She did dress up like a man, known as Thompson. She was wounded, and then after she came back as a nurse. The spy aspect, that's been kind of debated between historians, but because she put it within her biography, I definitely want to be sure that that I included that as well. So honestly, I thought it was pretty cool, everything that she did. And the most cool thing after that is she was the first woman who fought in the Civil War to receive a pension. other woman ended up receiving a pension, but it was because of their husband. She was the first actual woman who fought to receive a pension. So very cool that way as well. And if that's something that you guys are interested in, those lesser known stories, please let me know. I love researching, especially that time frame, the Civil War, Revolutionary War, War of 1812, and Native American within that time frame. That's the time frame that I absolutely love. So if you're interested in anything like that, please let me know. Thank you. I see cool story. Yes, thank you. Uh, and she was an absolute trailblazer. She was amazing, all the things that she did. And the fact that her story isn't out there more is unfortunately kind of sad. I wish her story was out there more than what it is because she's one of those people where it should be told. And I'm not sure if you know this, Tristan Lynn, just because you're the one discussing with me. I want to talk to you directly. I'm actually a teacher. I was a history teacher. Unfortunately, you couldn't really teach what you wanted to, so I ended up becoming a math teacher. And now, whenever I do finish math early with my accelerated kids, I talk about the lesser known history. Then I also put up lesser known historical facts as questions of the day. That way, I can kind of get their adolescent minds going in order to kind of understand the history that is not talked about as much. So, for the people who are in here, what are you guys thinking about for next month? So, February, I need a series. My series that I was thinking about is because it's African American History Month. What I was thinking is a short every day throughout those 29 days instead of 28 because it's a leap year of lesser known African American figures who made a huge contribution to America that are not talked about as much. Obviously, I'll do a couple on like Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but I want to include the lesser known people. Let me know what you guys think there. I'll put that up as a poll as well. So let me close this next one out because I want you guys' opinion of what I should do for February. Obviously, we have January done. I want to know what we should do for February. Unfortunately, I can't type it the way that I should just because they don't give enough room. So I apologize if it looks kind of weird, but just know I'm meaning to say lesser known African American figures. Um, so this next poll is what series should I do for February? I know what I would like to do. I kind of already discussed that, but I want to see what you guys want to hear about. Like I said, I personally would like to do the African American ones just because it is African American History Month, but I am open to doing everything. It looks like I got a vote already for Native American tribes. For the Native American tribes, there are so many to do. So I was hoping to do that in October, but if you guys want to see it next month, I would definitely do it next month. Maybe I could do both. Uh, it will take a lot of research to do that. Good thing is where I live. I have 4 Native American tribes within a 30-mile radius, which is honestly so cool. My best friend and my best man at my wedding was Native American as well. He was actually Mashantucket Pequot, and right next to them is the Eastern Pequots. Right next to that is the Wampanoag, and then the Mohegan tribe. And then not too far away is Iroquois. So Tristan Lindia said October is cool too, so much to look forward to. Thank you. I appreciate that. But no, if that's what you're looking forward to is the Native American tribes, I'll definitely try and make it work for this coming month for February. And then for October for Native American History Month, what I'll end up doing is I'll probably look up battles then for October for Native American history and the lesser known stuff there. And and thank you. It sounds like you were a great history teacher, made history fun and interesting. I absolutely try to. Unfortunately, when it comes to history, especially in this area where I live, um, things they don't teach you in school. I've been wanting to do that so bad. I did a couple of shorts and they absolutely flopped. Um, but the things they don't teach you in school series, that is one I think I am going to do again. I did it at the very beginning of this channel. So I'm not sure. I know that you said that you just found the channel. The channel is a little less than 2 months old. I started it it would be 2 months tomorrow, and I'm already at 2,700 subscribers. But one of my first videos is things that they don't teach you in school, and unfortunately, it flopped completely. I had no views really on it, no likes. It was completely not talked about. It was for, I believe it was World War I and World War II. So if you look at those, one of the ones, have you ever heard of? I'm gonna type it in the chat real quick for you. Have you heard of Operation Mincemeat? So Operation Mincemeat is really cool. I'm not sure if you had ever heard of it. So Operation Mincemeat was something that happened during World War II. It is a lesser known World War II video. So obviously, during the beginning part of the war, it is a very cool name. I agree with you there. So essentially, Operation Mincemeat was an idea that was brought forth by the British, and the Allies within there, but mostly the British, of finding a way to get the D-Day Normandy invasion to happen. But the issue is, Italy and Germany knew an invasion was going to happen, they just didn't know where. So what they decided to do was they took a dead person, they dressed him up in all British garb, and they gave him papers of where an invasion was going to happen within Italy instead of France, because France was already taken over. And because of that, Germany and Italy moved their forces, making it possible for the Normandy invasion to happen. If it wasn't for that Operation Mincemeat, which ended up working perfectly, there would have been so many defenses on the Normandy beaches of all the beaches within France, it would not have happened. So that was one of the cool things. And within that video, there was 10 things that were hardly ever talked about within that video. To be honest, I thought it was one of my best videos, and it was my biggest flop video. I was so confused there. I'll see if I can yeah, I agree with you. Wow. So many things happened during World War II that are just not talked about, which make no sense to me. And that was one of the biggest ones. If it was not for that operation, I don't know what would have happened when it came to the Allies. Yes, I think at some point we would have ended up winning, but that invasion is really what did it, and it was because of this Operation Mincemeat. So I'm gonna see if I can find I want to grab it and put it in the chat for when you're done. For once this live stream is done, that way you can watch the video because it sounds like you would actually really like that. Like I said, it was one of my really early videos. I think it was my second video ever posted, maybe my first. And within there, it's just 10 lesser known stuff about World War II. Like another one was they tried to feed um so the Allies tried to feed anthrax to the cows to make all the cows die and then have the German people eat it and then have the German people die and starve because they wouldn't be able to eat. That was another one. That one did not end up happening though, but that was an idea that was tossed around, which almost ended up happening. It was very close to it. Um, so I'm still looking for it. I apologize. Um, I agree. War is completely brutal. Um, so let's see. I apologize. I'm not talking too much right now. I'm just trying to find this for you because, like I said, I honestly think you'll really like this video. Um, so yeah, it was my first video on the channel was this one. And then right after that, I did World War One, things that you didn't know as well. So there we go. That is it right there. Obviously, if you want to click on it now, I understand. If you want to wait until after the live stream, I would appreciate that. But yeah, this would be that video. And then I actually have all of my long stream videos. Um, actually, I have them all set up to where they're in a queue. To where you can watch them all back to back to back if you end up wanting to watch if you end up wanting to watch different things. I have a couple of odd ones in there. Like I talk about Atlantis just because I personally love those sort of what you call fringe topics. Um, but I know a lot of people don't, so I try not to put as much fringe history in there. I'm not sure if you like fringe stuff or not. Stuff that may be true, might not be true. Obviously, we know the story itself is true. Plato wrote about it, but we don't know if the actual place did exist. Cool, thanks. I'll check it out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out all the videos. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, like I said, do you like any of that fringe stuff? I personally love fringe information. I don't put it out there too often though, because I don't want people to shy away from the stream, especially those who are trying to get it for purposes that for purposes of trying to actually get historical value out of it. Because with fringe stuff, it is less historical value, and I do completely understand that, which is why I don't post them as much. But if every once in a while you want to hear things like that, please let me know. I am all for posting those. Let's see. Sorry, I personally like the Atlantis and more mythical stories of history. Yeah, I'm with you. I think that that's what makes history fun, especially I think it brings more people in. Yeah, fringe, mythical fringe, same thing. I'm with you there. I think it brings more people into history that normally don't look at history. So I am all for that. Um, so Tristan, Is that fine to call you Tristan, or do you want me to call you the entire thing? Tristan Lynn Diaz. Let me know there. But every once in a while, this is one where I've had the most. I've had between 5 and 7 today. Normally a lot of people don't talk to me, so I appreciate you talking back. And I know as the channel keeps going, it's going to continue because of you being in here and discussing things with me, which I really appreciate. Would you like to be added as a moderator, meaning you can put it's Tristan. You got it. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Would you like to be added as a moderator? What a moderator does is you'll be able to put users in timeout if they act up. You'll also be able to post things for me if I can't get to it, answer questions, things of that nature. So I would like to make you my first mod because right now nobody else is modded up. Uh, Technically, I can mod up my wife because every once in a while she comes in here and tries to help out, but I would like to mod someone who's not associated with the channel, who's just really into history and enjoys the channel. No problem at all. And I go live normally about once a week. Um, and with that once a week, normally it's between, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes just to talk to everyone, see what they think, what direction the channel is going, what they would like to see, things of that nature. Obviously, you don't have to come in every time. That's not what I'm saying at all. Just if you do come in, you'll have more rights, I guess, than other people. So you'll be able to talk more often, and your things will be seen with like a monkey wrench next to it. So that way, if anyone does start acting up and you're in there, you'll be able to put them in timeout or just kick them from the stream entirely as well. Or say we start really blowing up, it will also help because you'll be able to post things if I'm busy and you're in there and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you'll be able to post for me while I'm talking to the stream. Completely up to you. I just wanted to give you that offer since you have been in here talking and discussing and voting on everything. So I wanted to give you that option. All right, it looks like yeah, no problem at all. Just let me know. Let me know. You could shoot me a message on one of my daily posts. 'Cause I'm not sure if you ever looked at the community page. I know that you said that you're new to the channel. So every day I post just a general history question on my community page with four options, just multiple choice, kind of just to keep the brain going. Uh, and that's something that I love to do is just keep people interested in what's going on. So whatever it may be, just keep them interested in what's happening around, what's going on, and just making sure that we keep our brain going because that's one of the most important things. So with that being said, do think I'll be ending in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna end at about 8:20 today. That'll put us right at the 40-minute mark, which is great. That's about what we've been running. And I do appreciate you, Tristan, that came in, and everyone else that has come in. Once again, if you have anything else, anyone who's just stopping by, just came in, please let me know. Whatever topics you're looking for, um, what you're interested in, anything like that. I'm really interested to know what you guys think and how you want the channel to go. Like I said, this channel is for you guys. It's for me because, I'm the one who made it because I enjoy doing history, but I'm doing it excuse me, to get you guys to love history even more than what you do. to get to become interested. I'm hoping to get those people who are off to the side, like, "Eh, I like history, but not too interested," and get them to come in. That's my goal, is to get as many people in as I can and to get them to love what I'm doing and to get them associated with it. Because a lot of people, they'll be able to look at history, but they don't have the option of choosing what they want to happen. And with this channel, that's exactly what I want to have happen. I want you guys to be in charge of the channel. Let me know what you guys think. So with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna end it in a couple of minutes. If you end up coming in, please just ask whatever questions you may have. And I do appreciate everyone who has come in today. This has been the best live stream that we have done so far, just because we ended up having people talking back and forth, and that's what I'm hoping to get out of these live streams. I'm hoping for more of the discussions rather than me talking at you guys. Because to be honest, I do that enough. Uh, I do that enough with these. I'd rather have a discussion that way you guys can be part of the channel. I want it to become like a family. I want you guys to be looking forward to every video that's coming out, share it with everyone, and let people know that you're part of this community and that we're building it from scratch. Like I said, come tomorrow, we'll be at the 2 month mark and we're already at 2,700 subscribers. This channel has grown very quickly and I want it to continue to grow quickly, but I want it to be a close knit community. I don't want anything breaking that up, which is why I do these live streams. I want you guys to be completely involved within the channel. All right, you guys. With that being said, I think I'll actually end it about a minute earlier than what I had said. Or 2 minutes earlier. I'm gonna end it at 8:18 once it comes up. I really appreciate all of you who stopped in. This was a great live stream once again. If you end up watching it back, please, as I've said so many times, comment within it. Let me know what you guys are looking for as well. It's not my channel. Yes, I'm the one who's running it. I'm the one that's coming up with the videos, but it is about you guys. It is all for you. It is what you guys want, not what I want. It's what you want because you guys are the ones who are viewing it. You're the ones who are taking it in. And to be honest, the best thing that you could give someone, it's not money. It's your time because you can never get that back. And because of that, I truly appreciate all of you, whether you stop in for 30 seconds or you hear the entire live stream, or you just watch one of my videos or you watch all of them. I prefer all of them, but even if you just watch one, I truly appreciate it because time is something you can never get back. And because of that, I'm truly grateful that I'm talking to any of you. With that being said, I'm going to get off and I hope you guys have a great night, have a great weekend. And like I said, there'll be a premiere stream on Thursday, so we'll be able to talk within the chat on Thursday, and that will be for the first 10 amendments. So we'll be looking at the Bill of Rights. It'll be probably about a 7-ish minute video, and within that 7-minute video, I want to talk to you guys. If we get enough people in there, I'll end up making it into a live stream as well. If not, a premiere stream will work as well. Thank you guys for watching. And for those of you who aren't subscribed, I hope with this, me being as genuine as possible, me talking to you guys, I hope I ended up earning your subscription. If not, please even come back, even if you don't subscribe. Thank you guys for stopping in once again, and have a great night.